The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujamaa, cooperative economics. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Nia, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Kuumba, creativity, creativity. The last day of Kwanzaa, we say Imani, that's what we call faith. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration.
Hey, got that little bay in there.
Red, black, and the green. Yeah.
Back in the green.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So tonight is Imani, which means faith. And faith is to believe in all our hearts, in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and the victory of our struggle.
Ashe.
Ashe.
So on this night, we will light the last candle. And I will ask my daughter-in-law, Sequoia, to please light the candle.
All right. All right. Imani, Ashe.
Ashe. Abaragani. Imani.
Parabani, Gani.
Abaragani. Imani. Abaragani. Okay, so as Sequoia said, tonight is Imani. Okay, and we will do the libation, and then after that I will ask Sequoia to talk more about the faith and everything. So may I have the Kikomba Chakumocha? Asante. Asante means thank you. Okay, so the Kikomba Chakumoja. Our ancestors came to this land. They lived, they loved, they struggled, and they helped to build this country. Their love and their struggle and the sacrifice, it rose like the sun, and it gave meaning to the day. And because they gave so much in sacrifice, it is incumbent upon us to give back in return. And we will continue their struggle for liberation. And again, may our eyes be like the eagle, may our strength be like the elephant, and may we be as bold as the lion. And let us honor our ancestors and the legacy that they live for us. As long as the sun shall shine and the rivers shall flow. Ashe.
Ashe.
For libation for the ancestors. Ashe. And now I will pass along the Kikomba Cha Umoja, and I will call out the name of the ancestors. Mansa Musa from the motherland.
Yes, the richest man in the world.
Yes, he was a great man. And they say we had no kingdoms, and Mansa Musa was one of the most powerful kingdoms and most powerful kings in the times of Africa. He traveled and he took so much gold with him. Unfortunately, sending all that gold everywhere, that's where they knew where it came from.
Right.
And they invaded us. But Mansa Musa, Ashe.
Ashe.
I'll say Bob Marley because it kind of correlates in with this Imani, which is faith.
and I feel like in his music he gave a lot of hope and faith, and I like that. I like the feeling of being able to rely on music to help me think that there's positivity going forward.
Ashe.
Tonight I'd like to honor Harriet Tubman because she showed a lot of faith when others did not believe that she could help transport so many people from the South into the freedom that she had dreamed of in the North. She did it not single-handedly, but single-mindedly, with one mind, one focus, believing in her one God. And to Harriet Tubman.
Ashe.
I actually, just with our new generation, I want to give a thanks to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was someone that had the rap life, had that glory and everything, but what he tried to do was change communities, bring gangs to stop violence, bring people to make income for themselves, and show people by his actions how to love his woman and love his family. So I want to give thanks to Nipsey Hussle for that.
Ashe.
Pour libation to the ancestors. Now we'll call on my daughter, Sequoia, to talk to us about faith and how it correlates to everything what we're celebrating tonight.
Y'all excuse me for being nervous majority of the time. But this Imani literally touches my heart because of the fact with faith, we understand, even though if things are not going right now, we see the struggle, we see the pain. We understand PTSD does not just stand for post-traumatic stress, but it's also post-traumatic slave syndrome. Mm-hmm. This is something that goes really deep within our systems, our genetics. Like, this is something that literally touches each and every one of us. So being able to identify with what we've been through before and being able to regenerate, correct, and bring something that has such beauty into the future, we're able to do that. Imani doesn't mean we're just giving gift. We're not just worried about that part, right? We're worried about bringing our youth into a proper future. It's not about buying Jordans and doing all those things that people do to have a status. Right now is time to understand our elders, our teachers have value. And we're able to pass that down to our children. Our children come out stronger. They come more equipped for the future. But if we're stuck in the past, we're stuck in our traumas instead of doing our shadow work, looking at the dark parts of ourselves. We may not have been raised right. We may not have experienced things the way we wanted to. Our ancestors sure have not. But we have the wisdom and the knowledge right now to change. That's what faith is. To look at our younger generations and to see something so beautiful within them. To see something so strong and so powerful that it can change our world. It's not about us being on the top. It's about us understanding and loving and becoming a community again.
Ashe.
That's what it's about. Looking at our little sisters and our little cousins, even in just a little girl that's next door, and realizing she is of value. Looking at the next brother, whether it's your own brother, your cousin, whoever it is, that is your family. And we have to start treating each other as such. Learning to pull together. Each day that we've been doing this has been personal to me because this is a ritual. Whether we like it or not, you can say routine ritual. This is real. We're literally doing something every day and we're reprogramming our minds. We're reprogramming our subconscious mind each statement, each word is so powerful. And that's where it stands. So when we say Imani, we have faith. What we're doing today, what we're doing collectively for each 7 days, every day that we've done this has set something within our minds. Every day. That's why this is so important. This is something I want to continue. My first year doing it, this is something I want to continue because of the fact of how powerful each word is, the meaning. We need this for our community. So with Imani, faith with me, it just means I have faith in our people.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in who we are,
Mm-hmm.
who we were,
Mm-hmm.
who we will be.
Yes.
We are powerful.
They shall say.
We are powerful.
Come on now.
As long as we bring this together and we realize we are not strangers, we are family. And what did I say? Habargani.
Habargani.
Imani Habargani.
Imani Habargani.
Ashe.
Habargani.
So, on that note, having my daughter up here do this is good because 2021 is a new decade, and out with the old and in with the new. This is the new, and after that comes my granddaughter. Okay, so my daughter will pass this on to her children, and my granddaughter will pass that on to her children, and this may be a real shortened version of what the original intent of Kwanzaa is, but one thing that I've learned from looking at the book from Malana Rankaringa is that every family will have a different way of celebrating Kwanzaa. This will be a new beginning for us, but it won't be the end because next year we'll do it even bigger, we'll do it better, and hopefully with this COVID-19 thing, we'll be able to have the rest of our family will be here. And Sequoia, my daughter, what you said is so great, and I appreciate you coming up here and doing this. And I can feel your words. Okay, I feel your words. And Paulette, I feel your words, and I appreciate you coming here and doing this. And my grandbaby, thank you for doing this too. So this is what we're doing. And now we will end this. And, you know, on the last day of Kwanzaa, we give the gifts. So the Zawadi, these are the gifts. We give the gifts for the children, but we also give books. It's not just like the toys and things, but we give books, things for them to learn, the whole knowledge and everything. And as we said, all the words from Kwanzaa, you know, and it's like the first day of Kwanzaa, Umoja, unity. The second day of Kwanzaa, this is my son's favorite word, Kujichagulia, self-determination. And then Ujima, Nia. My youngest daughter is named after Nia. Kuumba, creativity. My daughter, Paulette, my grandbaby, they are what Kuumba is all about. Creativity. They create things. They create things out of nothing. They make things. I've watched them. I've watched these three do all the things that they do, and they are awesome. And I love you for doing this. And then today's Imani, my oldest daughter, is named after this the last day of Kwanzaa, Imani, and his faith. I have faith that we will conquer not only the COVID pandemic, but we will also conquer injustice, racism, the police brutality, and everything else, because we will not forget. We will not allow our people to forget. We will continue. So on the last day of Kwanzaa, we have Karamu. The Karamu is where we have feast. And so tonight we have a turkey meatloaf, okay, and greens and rice and gravy, and I'm going to eat, so we're going to participate in Karamu, and we will end this with doing Harambe 7 times. Remember, y'all, Harambe means let's pull together.
Right.
All right? Harambe 7 times. Harambe, because it's 7 candles, it's 7 principles. Nguzo Saba is the 7 principles, and we will store this away until next year, but this will be something that I appreciate. If something happens and I'm not here next year, I know that this will continue through all of you. Okay? Harambe!
Harambe.
Harambe!
Harambe.
Harambe!
Harambe.
Harambe!
Harambe.
Harambe!
Harambe.
Harambe!
Harambe.
The last one, let's make it real loud. Let the neighbors hear us. Harambe!
Harambe.
Ashe, Ashe. Good job. Thank you.